Hello, Virgos. Welcome to your reading, What You Need to Know. All right. So we'll go ahead and get started. I titled this reading, The Decision That Changes Everything, because there is a decision that is going to need to be made. Or you could definitely have a decision on your mind and your heart that you're wanting to make. Keep in mind, this can be in anything. Take it how it resonates, take it how it fit. This could be in regards to your love life. This could be in regards to a career. This can be in regards to a friendship or anything that you could be dealing with that you kind of don't want to deal with anymore, or something that you do want to make some changes to. So we'll go ahead and jump into your reading, okay? So I do see for some of you, you definitely need to be open and available for change, because something that you are dealing with, something that you are going through, you're not feeling it anymore, you're not liking it anymore. And as I say, this could be in anything. This could be a career that you've had for a while. Maybe you've gotten used to it. It's so repetitive that you don't want to do it anymore. Maybe this is a relationship. You're dealing with the person and you're not feeling the same as you felt once before when you two started the relationship, or as you two got deeper to the relationship. So maybe there are decisions you have to make there. This could be a friendship. Maybe you and your friend are not getting along, or maybe you and your friend are having different changes and disappointments within the relationship. So now you're feeling like you need to free yourself from it. Um, so so many things surrounding what you could be going through. So like I say, take it how it fit, take it how it resonate, put it where it belongs. Don't try to force it. Don't try to accept it if it's not yours. Put it where it belongs, okay? And if it don't belong, then maybe this reading isn't for you. However, though, some of you definitely need to be available to something different, some changes. But I do see where you need to be brave. Be brave. Allow yourself to be brave to take on this challenge. So for some of you, whatever this is that you're going through or dealing with, it's challenging for you to let it go. It's challenging for you to accept the change. It's challenging for you to deal with. And so maybe you don't want to deal with it, but you are learning, like, I got to have the strength, or I got to be brave, and I got to allow myself to move forward in the direction that's best for me, or either the desire of my heart, okay? And so as you make this change and become brave, there is some support around you. So this could be supportive friends. If this is a job, this could be a supportive co-worker group. If this is a relationship, that could be supportive family. Like I said, take it where it goes. Take it how it fit, okay? And so for some of you, there's some support. And like I feel strongly you need to make this decision now. So maybe this decision has been weighing in heavy on you, so heavy that it's burdening you a little bit. Maybe your sleep is off. Maybe how you interact with people during the day is off. Maybe how you do your day-to-day duties or activities is off, because this is really weighing heavy on you, and it definitely needs to change now. That's what I do get. Now, like I said, if you do decide to make these changes, there is some support for you. Maybe it might not be the support that you want. Maybe somebody is very bold in telling you, like, hey, this is the best decision for you, do it. When people have our best interest at heart and they want to be our friends and they want to tell us the truth, someone may tell you the truth about how you need to move in this type of situation or relationship or whatever this is that's burdening you, and got you down and heavy right now, okay? So accept the help, because there is some help to come. There is some encouraging words to come. Some of you feel like you definitely need the insight, or you want the clarity on how to move, when to move, and what to do, okay? Take the leadership role, take lead. Some of you, and I get for some of you in a relationship, you need to take the lead. Okay, maybe maybe the other person was taking the lead, and maybe the other person was leading the relationship and leading the relationship towards a good place. And then they stopped. Okay, and maybe you felt backed into a corner because the relationship changed. Maybe you felt backed into a corner because the job changed. Like I said, this can go any way. But kind of take the leading role in this so that you can do what's best for you. Kind of like moving forward, like, you know what, saying that's okay. These heavy burdens I have, I'm going to find a way to change it. So I'm going to take the lead. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to do this with my eyes closed. I'm not going to worry about what comes out of it or after it. I'm just going to go ahead and move forward. And I feel like that's going to be good for you to do. It's okay to be your true self. It's okay to know that if this is what I decide to do for myself, to better myself, to help myself, I am going to do this. I'm going to allow myself to do this so that I do be okay in my future, or if I move forward, is what I'm seeing, okay? And some of you, like I said, this could be for a job, because I see some of you want more money. Like, I want more money in my job. I'm not settled in this career because it's not paying the bills the way I would desire for them to pay the bills. Or after I pay my bills, I'm still hungry for money because I want to do more for myself, or I want to do more for my children, and it could come in that way too. But then some of you are feeling like, I need to be my true self in this relationship. I'm realizing that I'm not happy anymore. I'm realizing that I want to move on. I'm realizing that I want to be off to myself. That's what I'm getting for you, okay? It's okay to set boundaries as well. So some of you may need to know how to set that boundary. When do I set that boundary? Should I set that boundary? If you're not happy about something, it's okay to say no. It's okay to move forward. It's okay to have a boundary. Set that boundary of, you're in my personal space where you have made me very uncomfortable. Or maybe in this relationship, I'm not smiling anymore. We're not doing anything that's pleasing in this relationship. So I'm setting a boundary of, I think I've had enough. I'm ready to move forward. Okay. So there's definitely something there that you need to set boundaries to, especially if you decide to move forward. Okay, for some of you, you're definitely attached to this. You're definitely attached to this relationship. You could be definitely attached to this job. You were once devoted to this, even though there's still attachment there. Maybe it's because if this is a relationship, like I said, take it fit. Maybe there's an attachment because at one point in time, I truly deeply loved this person, or at one point in time, I wanted it to work. So I still kind of have those feelings and that hope, but I'm slowly pulling away from this. And like I said, it can be in the job, I love my boss, or I love my coworkers, but I'm slowly pulling away from this because I desire more money. I want more. Or maybe I want a new role and they're not willing to give me the new role that I want. Maybe in a friendship, maybe you've been friends for years. You've been friends, childhood friends, and now you two are growing apart. So that attachment is, hey, I knew you since I was 10 years old. And this is just an example. I knew you since we were like 10 years old. So there's that attachment there. Now, I do see where you need to be open to receive new things into your life. So be very open. If you decide to walk away from that career, know that to be open that there's another one coming. If you decide to walk away from that friendship, be open knowing that there's another one coming. If you decide to walk away from that relationship that's troublesome, just know there is another one coming when you are ready and healed, okay? Now, I do see you are going to end up being balanced if this is a relationship, especially because someone kind of played in your face. And as they played in your face, they definitely made you feel unsafe. They definitely made you feel like it wasn't worth it. They definitely kind of threw you off and you weren't as balanced as you were as at first. So you kind of pulled away to balance yourself. You balanced yourself and you felt like, long as I pull away, I feel safe. But when I'm with this person, I feel unbalanced. I don't feel safe. I don't feel like this is encouraging for me. I see for some of you in a relationship, or it could have been a friendship, there was an exchange of words and this was very hot and heavy. If this was very hot and heavy for you, you might be realizing it's definitely time for me to walk away. This has been more than one time that this hot and heavy disagreement or conversation has come up. And so you're kind of tired of that as well. So you kind of get into a point where I think it is time for me to definitely move on. It is time for me to stop allowing myself to feel unbalanced. So you're going to balance yourself. You might feel like this person meets a lot of my needs. I'm ready to meet my own needs, especially if this is in career. Like, this job do meet my needs, but I need to find something that meet my needs all the way, okay? Even if this is a friendship, you could feel like, you know what? My friend met my needs. She would take my phone calls when I needed it. She was there for me. I was there for her. Now all of a sudden she's not doing that. So now I need to move forward and find, a friendship that does meet my needs. Okay. So this can definitely go in so many ways. I do see where you got to set those boundaries and allow yourself to balance to feel safe. I'm going to give you some encouragement. Definitely allow yourself to preserve yourself. Don't let no one suck all the life and fun and energy out of you. So some of you could feel very lifeless a little bit right now, like a lot has been sucked out of you and your energy is low. Also, keep in mind to reach out. Reach out if you need help. If you have a support team and you have a support system, whether they tell you some truth that you don't want to hear, just know that it is okay to reach out, because you might be at a point where you need to hear that truth. You need to hear that raw truth, or you might need to have that raw conversation with someone that's willing to be there for you, so that you will continue to know how to move, okay? This is all that I have for you, Virgos. I hope this did resonate. Take what fit, leave the rest. If it doesn't work for you, don't force it to. And of course, if you like a personal reading, please reach out to my DM. All right, Virgos, thank you. and have a good night. Bye.